matching singles based on their credit history because fiscal responsibility is hot. And I should know. And so does Dave Ramsey, my fellow hot financial stud muffin. Dave, I guess this is a sign of the times, huh? What do you make of it?
A couple of hotties here to talk about it. Oh, my gosh.
Our shit that's come in.
Oh, I guess it's a sign of the times, but I tell you, it's just kind of silly. Of course, I'm 50 years old, so to me, that's silly. It's silly for a couple of reasons. Number one, your credit score is not based on how good you are with money or the fact that you have some money. What it's based on is how much debt you had and how much you paid back. It's how much you played kissy face with the bank. The algorithm that builds your credit score is not an indication of wealth. It's not an indication of income. It's not an indication that you're good at saving money. It's an indication you borrowed money and paid it back a lot.
But
that's not appealing.
I understand what you're saying, but the premise of this is that young people, more to the point, are looking at more than just how you look. They want to know how financially stable you are. So let's say the FICO score isn't the answer, some other means is. I find bank statements helpful. But you get my point, that people are looking at more, and it's not enough to look good. You have to look financially sound. What do you make of that?
Well, I think that's the way it's always been. I mean, I've got two daughters in their 20s that were married in the last few years, and as they brought young men into our home, we wanted someone that would provide for them so they didn't live in our basement. We wanted a good husband for our daughters, and we wanted them to be good wives to their husbands. And so what is good husband, good wife? That means that you earn an income, you know how to work, you know how to save, you're not spending like you're in Congress, you know, and so
well,
I think
did
that's
they
always
marry
been
successful guys, or what?
They married very successful men, and
so what if one of
them
or both of them had married a loser, or was someone who was a nice guy but just not financially getting it done? Tate, what would you do?
See, well, that probably wouldn't have happened because I spent 18 years training them to pick better than that.
Well, good point there.
So it is part of the selection process, really, that any dad or mom wants for their son or daughter is to have a mate who is mature and responsible. And now that's reasonable. Credit score as a dating score, that's silly.
Yeah, I always find greeting your daughter's boyfriend, sharpening a knife is it's a good way to say hello. All right, good job, buddy. Thank you very much. Well, forget